Dallas will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Davis, and it's Green. Then there's Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Doncic. Porzingis inside. Davis is there.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Bradley. The feed to McGee. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Hammock. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Brunson. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you got to start somewhere. The win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bang.
Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Porzingis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one hits back iron. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the paint. And LeBron throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, passed the ball well that last time out. Pinpoint passes and racked up a bunch of assists.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. Let's see who comes out on top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic following the basket by LeBron James. A three from Porzingis. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Lakers also changing it up. Powers checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Powell kicks to Cleveland. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Tell you what, Kevin, they will take that look every time. Limited defense, great shot. Just came up empty. You live with those.
Now, here's Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. And Davis can't get it to go.
And with everything that Anthony Davis does on offense. It's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
And here they go. And slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
One of the rare players who can carry a team on both ends of the floor. There just aren't many great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Troy Daniels in for Bradley. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Curry kicks to Kleba. Right for three. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. And chance shot. Draws contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far from them.
Now, here's Curry. He had 10 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. He kicks the foul. Inside. Will it go? Draws contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Find a lane. Find a lane. West side.
.106 left to play here in the first. Here's Daniels. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Curry kicks to right. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Lakers. There's 10 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. And Wright kicks to Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Contagious Caldwell Pope is out there with Howard. and it's Daniels into the one spot. Here's Daniels. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Lobbed up there for Howard. Powell with the steal. And Wright kicks to Jackson. Offline with his three. Lakers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
First one falls for him.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Doncic is checked in for Seth Curry. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, we've been waiting for it all summer, Clark. Opening night. What's going through the players' minds right now, just before the beginning of the season?
About time. You guys have been ready for this a month ago. But they're happy that there's no more waiting around, and now the games count for real. And they're focused on trying to get off to a great start.
Here's Daniels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Howard. Pass to Kuzma. 2 on the clock. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Dallas. He's checked in front of the Kumbo, and it's Green in for Caldwell Pope. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. He's covered by Daniels. Passes it to Doncic. Trying to find Porzingis. It's it to him. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss. And you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Daniels.
What's up?
That free throw good from Porzingis. We're hearing more players and coaches express their political beliefs, their social concerns, trying to, in a positive way, affect change.
Yeah, Kevin, I applaud it, respect it, admire it, and can't get enough of it. As long as players and coaches are well informed about that, which they talk about it, most of the NBA guys are. And I think it's important that wherever we are in life that we use our platforms to express our views. That's part of what being a citizen of this country is about. So I don't think you necessarily compartmentalize your life. There are issues that are dear to you that you want to speak out on and educate yourself about, then you use your platform for that purpose while performing your job, which just happens to be playing NBA basketball or coaching NBA basketball.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Hardaway finds Jackson. Top of the key, Porzingis. Shot clock at 3. Over Howard. Misses off the left eye.
Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Porzingis. Feeds to Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Bradley kicks to LeBron. From 7, kicks it out to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bradley's got his first basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice touch. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Dallas. Shoots. Is rebounded by Doncic.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. His drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And the Mavericks with possession here after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Porzingis can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Green kicks to Kuzma. James outside. With the block. Here we go, one-on-one from 13, and that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low, and the dunk by James.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Mavericks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket.
Tonight, there's a wood broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Dallas.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
Here's Finney Smith. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Again, James missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
Right through the knee for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and Davis can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Finney Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich down low, shoots over McGee, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at James, what a contribution.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easier.
Porzingis is out there with Doncic. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if you're taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got 3-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. McGee with the block.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Now, here's Porzingis. He has 7. Davis with some nice D.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job of contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here. Stats for Anthony Davis. Great showing for him last season. He was around 28 points a game, 11 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent. And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Now here's Bradley, guarded closely. He kicks to Davis. Over Porzingis, and that one's good by Davis.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's the pass to Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic, and that one good. Marjanovic has got his first points of the night.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Back to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Second shot opportunity, and Marjanovic with the layup. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's James. Shoots over Doncic. LeBron shot is off. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Davis against Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Davis. And that one goes long.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Bradley, no one around him. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And it's Troy Daniels in for Bradley. Outside Curry. Passes to Finney-Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for James.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Now, here's Kuzma. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Larkin, he played some tremendous talent at the forward position. As you go back in your Rolodex, who is the toughest matchup for you?
Well, I look at some of the names of guys that I played against. Mark Aguirre, Larry Bird, obviously Kevin McHale in Boston. Calvin Nat was terrific with Portland at the time. Marcus Johnson in Milwaukee. Bernard King in New York probably was the toughest guy I had to deal with because he was such an animal and beast as a scorer and was relentless in his movement without the ball. He was probably the hardest guy I had to check.
Some great names there.
Yeah, big-time scores at that forward position.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 20. Right outside. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Wright. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Now Kuzma. He's got 11. Caldwell-Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Kuzma's got 13.
Nice job that time by Caldwell Pope, getting it to the right man. Superb at sharing the rock with his teammate.
White outside. Back to Curry. Over on to Kumbo. They shut off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now here's Wright. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Well, he mistimed it just a skosh. Don't think the defense really had an impact. I think he just flat out missed it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And so Curry will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it.
Assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Dallas with taking a look at Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo out there with Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Daniels into the point guard.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the 3 off target. Outside Curry. To the middle. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Wright's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Dallas. Here's Daniels, guarded by Curry. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Howell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Howell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Kleba, the pass to Curry. Here's Wright. Backed in off the glass.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the Lakers. Comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Avery Bradley in for Troy Daniels. Now here's Kuzma. A good look from Bradley. Gets an open look and hits. First first minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Curry. Now, here's Doncic, covered by LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and I'll tell you what, they got very lucky.
Mavericks trail by 21. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks score.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of this is just the one made. Here's James. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Brunson, guarded by Bradley. McGee with the block. They retain possession. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Curry. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
LeBron with fouls there. Oh, that's blocked. Caldwell Pope outside. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Curry. And here is Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, there's always this debate, Clark, that the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today.
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Seth Curry. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Now here's James. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porzingis. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 18. LeBron outside. Kicks it to Bradley. Teardrop shot. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. James has a two-pointer. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now, here's Doncic. James covering. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Green. They get it back. James wide open. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. James.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Left to play in the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Mavericks.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
And you know what stood out to me, Kevin, was his confidence. I mean, he was taking a lot of good shots and knocking them all down.
Now, here's Howard. And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, will he be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers. Not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
Well, it's been a terrific career for Dwight Howard. I mean, you think about it, he's dominated at both ends of the floor, and obviously one of the outstanding rebounders of all time. Who else would put up 30 and 30 in a game at age 32? That's going for the cycle, 30, 30, 30.
Right against Rondo. Right side. Misses off the left iron. Rondo looking around. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
You love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Here is Howard. Rondo on top. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
Been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.